So much for respecting Parliament. I'm Brian Lilly with TheRebel.media. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau was elected on a promise to bring a new tone to Parliament. We just didn't expect it would be a tone that included swearing at MPs, elbowing a female MP in the chest, and manhandling the Conservative whip Gord Brown. But, of course, that is what happened. It's not an isolated incident, though, and it's part of a grander pattern that looks towards an authoritarian streak within Trudeau and how he's going to run the House of Commons. Instead of giving MPs the respect he says they deserve, or at least he claimed they deserved when he was in opposition, look at him. He's out there hectoring MPs. He's telling them to get in their seats. Why? Because the vote that he wants to call isn't going fast enough. This was on the assisted suicide legislation. The Liberals, they were trying to vote on a motion on shutting down debate. MPs on all sides of this issue say this bill is flawed, it needs amendment, it needs more debate, it needs to be fixed. Nobody's trying to stop it from going through, period. They want to fix it. But Trudeau and his Liberals, they've dismissed every opposition amendment out of hand. They have shut down debate faster and more often than the Conservatives have. And that's led opposition MPs to be angry. So when they delay a vote for 45 minutes, Justin Trudeau goes across, grabs Gord Brown by the arm, elbows Ruth Ellen Brosseau in the process, then goes and starts telling others to get the F out of his way? Give me a break. And then he stands up in the House of Commons and actually lies, saying, I was just extending my arm to assist Mr. Brown.
I walked over to encourage the member to come through and indeed offered my arm, extended, to help him come through the gaggle of MPs standing there, impeding his progress down the aisle, impeding our ability to move forward with this important vote. Mr. Speaker, in so doing, I admit I came in physical contact with a number of members as I extended my arm in. If anyone feels that they were impacted by my actions, I completely apologize.
That is nothing but an outright lie to the House of Commons. Sure, maybe he apologized his non-apology, his sorry but comment later, but his initial reaction was very telling. It was simply to say, nothing to see here, move along. Is that what we expect from our Prime Minister? No. And then, as he's leaving the building, walking by reporters with a smug, arrogant grin on his face, refusing to answer questions about what's going on. As I said, all of this comes as the Liberals continue to invoke closure and shut down debate faster and more often than the Conservatives did. It comes as they try and consolidate power over scheduling, taking away what little help and assistance the opposition had in trying to move along the parliamentary schedule. It comes as they try and change the electoral system without the input of Canadians through a referendum and through a stacked committee in the House of Commons. Justin Trudeau was elected Prime Minister with 39% of the popular vote, but somehow he thinks he's king. Delay his vote by 45 seconds, he'll throw a tantrum. This is about more than Elbowgate. That ridiculous hashtag is, well, it's being used by his defenders, including some in the media, to say this is just about him elbowing Madame Brosseau. No, it's about more than that. This is about a pattern, a worrisome one for anyone that actually cares about democracy in Canada.
Thanks for watching. Click here to never miss a Rebel update. Want even more of The Rebel? Well, click here to become a premium member.